live on any other. Let me see. I'll tell you right now if it's live.
No, I don't see it.
It's on our talk show page. Oh, there we are. We're live. Sorry. We're live on Facebook. Hold on.
Cuando caiga el sol y oscuro todo la luna es lo único que veremos. Miedo no tendré, oh no, lo tendré mientras tú estés aquí junto a mí. Mi amor, quédate, oh yeah, junto a mí. Oh, ven, junto a mí. Sigue el cielo que apreciamos los dos. El pedazo se cae o el monte se hace uno con el mar. Triste no estaré, las lágrimas no caerán mientras tú estés aquí junto a mí. Mi amor, quédate. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now we're live on Facebook Live. We're live on YouTube, and we're live.
Are you frozen, hen dog?
And we got a lot of ascension. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We also have our moderator in the house. We got the beautiful Rita Castillo checking in with us out of Los Angeles, California.
Rita,
Checking in.
Thank you, Rita.
That's right, man. We got everybody checking in. We got a talented guest today. This guy is phenomenal, man. I don't know if you just heard the music right before we started. Talented vocalist right there, man. I want to welcome in all the way. Man, I don't even know where this guy is from because this guy has like homes in different states and different cities. And but this guy's a New Mexico artist, a Colorado artist, and this guy is phenomenal. I want to welcome in Mr. Ronnie Lucero, all the way from New Mexico, Colorado, aka Romelo in the house.
What's up, everybody? What's cracking, y'all? Hi, everyone.
Hey, what's going
How
on?
you guys doing over there?
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello. We are good.
Good, man. Hen Dog, thank you guys for having me on your show tonight. I really appreciate it. Hi, Laura. Gigi, you doing all right?
Hello. I'm good. I'm trying to share.
That's good, man. Well, it's great to be here, guys. It's been a long time, Hen Dog. I remember doing an interview on your show about like 2.5, 3 years ago, and it was a great show. And I remember having some of my producers and all the other people that produced my music on the show. We had like 7 of us. It was pretty fun.
Right? Yeah, we had a whole entourage over here, right?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time, man. I remember that. It was a good time. Did you guys have a good holiday?
Oh, of course, man. Thanksgiving, man. I mean, it was
amazing holiday.
It was too fast, man.
Yes. Spend a lot of time with your family and everything?
Of course.
I overate.
Did you? You know, man, I had a fantastic holiday. So, Hen Dog, to answer your question, man, I'm actually in Rio Rancho right now. And I'm at my home in Rio Rancho.
Bro, you go everywhere, man. I see you in Colorado. I see you in San Antonio. I see you in Houston. I don't know where you're at, man.
Oh, man.
All over.
There's nothing like home, though, man. So I go to Pueblo, Colorado. Shout out to my people in Pueblo, Colorado, and Colorado Springs, because I grew up in the neighborhoods over there, and they got a lot of love. And so, but my kids live up there, and I have a property up there that my kid rents from me. He's going to college. He's doing really good, and so it works itself out. You know, when you got good kids, man, life is so much easier, right? For sure.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
anyway, man.
Amazing. That is awesome. Yes.
So I want to bring in a special guest. I know you said you're going to bring in somebody. I want to bring in Marcos. I believe he's a trumpet player, right, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Marcos. What's going on, Marcos?
He's a man of darkness.
Hello,
Hey, buenas
Marcos.
tardes. Buenas
Yes,
tardes. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
we can hear you, cuz.
All right, all right. Hey, thank you for having me on. I'm actually on the road. My wife is holding the phone. My niece had a game, a basketball game at Hemis Valley, and we came to support her. She lost her dad 2 years ago, so just trying to do the best we can to support familia. Thank you for having me on here. It's been a pleasure and an honor to support Romello Ronnie Jr. here in his career and getting it off the ground and I'm honored that he would ask me to help him, and he's such a talent, such a man of positivity. Nothing is out of the realm of possibility with Romello here. He just has that positive attitude, can do attitude. As you know, no one can talk more than Ronnie. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, he'll talk your ear off. But that's part of what makes him who he is. He's a natural entertainer, and again, I'm honored that he would invite me to be part of his band, part of his crew.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Marcos.
That's
That's awesome.
that has that
Wow.
to have
That-
your bandmates say that about you says a lot.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
What
it.
an
Like,
amazing
I believe that-
introduction.
I know, like I was not expecting that, man. I wasn't supposed to cry till like the last 10 seconds of the show, man.
Hey, well,
No, all right. So let me tell you.
hey,
So Marcos told you about me. Let me tell you, right there, you about Marcos. Okay, Marcos is a role model for a lot of people, and not just within our family. Marcos is married to my cousin Juanita, who's holding the phone, and Juanita supports Marcos in every single thing that he does. That's what you want to talk about, a wife who's always there with her husband, who loves watching him perform. It doesn't get any better than that. And that man right there has helped so many people, including myself. His words of wisdom. You heard how good he talks, right? His words of wisdom always hit people deep, and
Yes.
to have him right in the middle of my horn section for my band Romello and the Vibes is phenomenal, because that man right there is not only humble and kind and God-fearing, that dude can blow that horn, man. That guy can blow that horn, and that's why he's always booked up and busy. And that's no lie. If you listen to any of my music, Hen Dog, like I know you like the song Dreams. I know you like that song a lot. Dude,
Of
all
course.
that Marcos is on all those tracks. All of
That's
them.
awesome, man.
And so to have him in the middle of what we have right now, this band, wow, dude, it's a dream come true. So thank you, Marcos and Juana. I know you're holding the phone. I want you to know that I love you.
Yeah.
And girl,
Love you too.
You badass, girl. We love you. That's the Lucero side of the family. So anyway,
Great
there we
teamwork.
yeah, very good. Hey, Ronnie, you were talking about crying earlier. Just remember, big girls don't cry, man. Come on now. And then, and then another thing, if I could just mention, to be asked to be on a recording is, to me, the ultimate compliment, because that recording is going to outlive me, going to outlive all of us here, and it's something that people can look back on and say, hey, that was my dad, that was my tío, that was my primo, that there he is.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
legacy lives on, and to have the
Yeah.
ability through Ronnie to be on a recording is awesome. Much love, Ronnie.
Thank you, man. And he's
Very
right.
well
Like
said.
recording when you have recordings out there, regardless of what you sound like or whatever, like Marco said, I remember him telling me that. He's like, leaving your mark for the rest of your life, that's something that will always be on YouTube or Spotify, all these things that aren't going nowhere, right? So, and here's the things, one of these songs may take off like 50 years down the road, like you don't know, right? But here's the other thing that Marcos told me one time that really hit home. And he said, Ronnie, if you don't use your talent, God may take it away from you and give it to somebody else. That hit me, because I believe in God. I worship. I'm not perfect. I do all my things. There might be something in this cup. There might not be something in this cup, okay? But ultimately, though, then we're He's right. And so getting back into it and surrounding myself, like I'm a sucker for horns. And, used to hear horns on a lot of music back in the day. You guys remember. You always would hear horns, whether it was funk, soul, Spanish, cumbias, what. Now you don't hear it as often. And so when you don't hear it as often, it's kind of new to people. Because think about a horn, man. The horn grabs your ears. It grabs your ears. It's a signature.
Of course.
Yeah, and like even like it may be Romello and the vibes, but I'm telling you right now, the best part of my band is not me. The best part of my band is those 4 horn players, and that's one of them right there on your screen. That's who y'all need to come see. Is them dudes? They good. They real good.
Oh man, hey, thank you, Ronnie. You know what my wife says sometimes? She says that damn trumpet gets more action than I do, and I can't fault her for saying that. But
my money's on Juana. I'll take
ah,
$50 in my pocket on
Thank
Juana.
you, thank you.
that's a good bet. That's a good bet.
Romelo, I have a question for you. I'm coming out of Texas and Tejano. My dad is a Tejano pioneer, Juan Guerrero de los Chicanos, and that's my jam. Of course, here in the 956, there's a lot of conjunto, mariachi. So my question is to you: who is Romelo? Who is what are you about? Talk to me about your style, about your music, and who you are.
Okay, so basically, what I started, I was born in 1981. All right, and by 1983, my mom had bought me my 2 first tapes. I said
Wow.
tapes. Don't freak out, Marcos. Have your seatbelt on. Don't freak out. I said tapes. Marcos still listens to tapes and 8 tracks in it. I promise you, he does as he's driving right now. But anyway, my first tape was there was a Mexican or a artist from Albuquerque. His name was Al Hurricane Jr. And that was my very, very first tape. And my mom gave it to me. We'd always play it and listen to it in her Camaro, right? Going back and forth from a small town called Tucumcari, New Mexico to Albuquerque because we had lived there. My second tape was a group by the name of New Edition. And if you know who New Edition was, then were some soul brothers. You had Bobby Brown, Balbert DeVoe, Ralph Tresvant, Johnny Gill. Soulful people.
Never trust a big button and smile.
Yeah. Balbert DeVoe. There you go. Yeah. Right. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is right. So, but like,
Right.
so when you hear my music, it's a pure interlude of Al Hurricane Jr. because there's a Latin side of soul with the New Edition, and that's exactly who I am. As I grew up and we moved to Colorado Springs, by the time I was in high school, I played a lot of sports. I was a tri-sport athlete, and I met some black dudes that could sing some harmony and can really sing at school in the halls. Romello just got thrown in there somehow, and I became the lead. So that part of my life is really what shaped all of my music, and mainly in high school, because the harmony, the soul, and then finding out that, hey, we do got it as Latinos. We do got that soul too. We're going to do it in English and we're going to do it in Spanish, right? And so we put it together and do the best we can do, and then we surround ourselves with people like Marcos, and it seems to catch on a little bit, I guess. But ultimately, that's
so what
right.
venues do you feel like you're not going into the Tejano venues? You're not going to conjunto venues. Where are you at? Where?
So what I'm doing, basically, the one thing about me is I like to sing every single genre. And music to me is a feeling. Music is an emotion. If you're happy, there's happy music. If you're sad, there's sad music. If you're pissed off, there's pissed off music, right? There's dance music. So my soul, there's a kid that lives inside of me, and I think he's still 14 years old when I started singing with this group. Like, and it's just, he's still in there, and I let him out sometimes. But to I forgot the hell I was saying. Oh, this stupid kid. He comes back, he just jacks around. Look what he makes me do.
What venues do you go to? What venues do you?
So now within all genre, like some of the venues that we go to are going to kind of target every single audience. And the one thing about Albuquerque and their scene is like they like their New Mexico Spanish, they like their rancheras or cumbias, but let me tell you, they like their R&B and funk too. And they like their country. Country's big over here too. I mean, and here's the thing: as a music lover, man, I love country music. Especially right now. I like old country, new country. So it's just about what we're feeling. This week, me and Marcos and our band, we worked from like Bruno Mars to Cameo to Bob Marley.
Wow.
There's going to be some La Mucra, my version of La Mucra that we're doing next week. I mean, and them are just a couple of what we're doing. It's that big. So it's exciting. I'm like super excited. God is just good, man, because he keeps putting people in my route, and I don't know why. But these people keep coming in. But hey, Marcos, you're driving, bro. And so I appreciate you chiming in, man. I want you guys to be safe, bro. You guys got me worried.
Hey, thank you for allowing me to be on here. Everybody, mucho gusto. And yeah, big love to you all. Amor.
Safe travel.
Thank you, Marcos.
Safe travels, Marcos.
Drive safe.
Love you, dog. Thank you. That's a good man right there. I really appreciate him. He's always down for his look. He's like, an hour away to go support a family member who lost their father, right? And just to make time for me, he's driving on the road just to make time for me. What does that tell you about the character of that man?
Yeah.
Right?
That's
There,
awesome.
there should be more people like that, dude, and her
Very
too.
nice.
And so, but anyway, I got an upcoming show. I'm going to be in Houston on the 14th, opening up for Amanda Perez. Shout out
Amanda
to DJ X-Ray
Perez.
Hernandez at Winters. Yep, I'm excited about that. I've opened up for Baby Bash a couple times, MB Riders, a bunch of these other artists. The band's next gig outside of being a track artist is going to be in Albuquerque in January. Sometimes our date got moved from the 21st into January, and so anyway, so that's kind of some things that are coming up over there. And I will be at Fanfare, Hen Dog, and I hope to see you, homie.
Hey, I'm gonna try to save all my nickels and dimes.
You heard? You heard?
Hey, look, Rodney, we got Daniel Maines in the house, and
Yeah.
hello.
That's one of my main producers right there. That's pretty cool for him to chime in.
We got
It really is.
Karina Maesta saying, "Hello, Rodney. Let's go Nuggets. They're playing the Golden State Warriors."
I know they're playing right now, dude. Dude, you know, if I wasn't on this interview, you know, I might have to be in front of that TV watching the Nuggets, girl. You know that me and her, hardcore Denver Nuggets fan, hardcore Bronco fans. Like she's like me, Albuquerque, New Mexico and Colorado. Good lady. Good lady.
And then look, I guess you got a fan in the house. Love your music. Number one fan from Antonia Marquez Trujillo saying, "Love your music." She's a number one fan.
Wow.
She's awesome too. Thank you, man. And Tony, next time we do a shirt, I'll get you a shirt when we do some shirts next go around. I appreciate you and thank you for sharing my music and everything you do. I see you, and I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, awesome.
You know, Romelo, I'm sorry, Laura. Romelo, you sound like the epitome of what an American of Mexican descent is, because we're Americans. We have the influence of Mexico, or, you know, the borders crossed us. We didn't cross the border. And
True.
so, you know, you're doing that. We all are influenced by the American culture, the American music, but there's a part of us that still has, you know, the taco flavoring.
The land side of it, absolutely, man. So you guys know the song. My very first song when I was 3 was a song by the name of "Qué Casualidad" by Joe Bravo. Qué casualidad que nos encontramos hoy en este día. Right? Everybody remembers that song, right? So I used to go around the small town of Tucumcari, New Mexico. And I was a funny ass looking kid. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because I was like this tall, but my head was like this big. It was weird. Then my mom cut my hair all jacked up. It was horrible. But anyway, I could sing that song by the time I was 3. And so my uncles, they would pay me like $1 or a quarter, you know, to go around singing that song. And so one of the first songs not one of the first songs I recorded, but later on, I should say, when I kind of came back into music, I wanted to record that song for my grandmother because she had just passed away. And she was one of the ones who would give me $1 or a quarter to sing it. And it's just too late for her to hear it now. But I did go by the cemetery one time. And anybody who knows me, I always have like a speaker. Like, hold on. There's a speaker right behind me. Hold on. I know y'all think his ass is crazy, but I always have a speaker everywhere I go. Like, look, you can drive with it too. But so when you if I'm on a trip or whatever, I always have a speaker. But I went to the cemetery and I made sure that she heard it. Her and my grandfather, after I recorded it. So it was meaningful. Shout out to the people in Tucumcari. I got 2 shows coming up over there, guys, in the spring sometime. One at the VFW and the other one at the Zia Club. So going back to a little town in which all my family came from to perform specifically for them, not once but twice, means more than any venue in the world to me. That means more than anything to me. So I'm excited. So hopefully the family and the people, everybody comes out to kind of enjoy what we're doing.
Well, Ronnie, let's take a short commercial, man, and let's give everybody a little bit of a taste of that. Qué casualidad. It goes a little bit of something like this. Romelo style, all the way from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Pueblo, Colorado, a la máquina Zule.
Qué casualidad que nos encontramos hoy en este día. vieras ayer noche soñé de ti.
With that harmony.
Que me acariciabas y me despertabas con tus amores. Qué casualidad encontrarnos otra vez. Hace mucho tiempo que no te miro. ¿Cómo has estado? Si vieras que venía pensando en ti. Y ahora aquí estamos, me da tanto gusto, sería el destino. Qué casualidad, qué casualidad. Hace mucho tiempo te miro, ¿cómo has estado? Si vieras que venía pensando en ti. Ahora aquí estamos, me dan tanto gusto, sería el destino. Qué casualidad, qué casualidad.
Wow.
Ooh, that was fun. Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Bravo,
I
man.
loved it.
He wrote a good song. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. My grandmother
That
appreciates
voice. That voice. Good
Thank
job.
you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a good song. Joe Bravo wrote a very passionate, emotional song, right? I mean, somebody wrote that, right? Somebody wrote that song. And Joe Bravo was the man who did it. And like to hear all these other artists, perform it too. Like I've never really heard a bad version of Que Casualidad. They just have their own styles. They just all have their own styles, right? So that one has I wanted to put like some soul up in that one. And that MFer. Anyway.
A la máquina. Antonia Marquez Trujillo says, gives me the chills. A la máquina.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Karina
That
That means it
Mayo
was
says,
so
"New
good.
Mexico, Colorado style. A la
What does that
máquina."
mean? Gigi, what does that mean? Tell me.
What does what mean? What?
The chills. What does that mean? What is she trying to say?
That sometimes, you know what? When a singer hits those notes, it hits the soul, and then you get the chills on your skin.
Okay.
That means, all right?
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Even I'm gonna
Note
write
to
that
self.
down.
Yes, right. You write that down. You take notes.
Taking notes, man. I'm gonna read your book, Gigi. You got me, man. No, just playing. So
what's in store for Romello, man? What you got going on, Romello?
okay, so besides these shows and stuff like that, man, that I'm looking forward to, I plan on taking some trips, man. And so next year, I would like to go to. Normally, I do like one big trip a year somewhere, right? And so I'm kind of eyeballing Alaska. I want to go to Alaska.
A la
I want to
máquina.
check out. Yeah, I love the outdoors and things, right? I'm a big outdoors guy. Like everybody thinks just because I do music and I'm like this city kid. Hell no, man. I'm 50-50 straight up. Like I'm a fisherman, hunter. I just got back from hunting big game elk in Colorado. There's a group of people that I put together for like the last 15 years, and all of us get together in near Gunnison, Colorado. It's the coldest place consistently in Colorado, but man, it's beautiful up there. So if you ever get a chance to go visit the heart of Colorado, it's definitely something that you want to do. You know, the mountains are beautiful. What about you guys? Would you take the mountains or the ocean?
I like I like sometimes the cold and I like the ocean. Well, it's like 50-50, man. If I have the money, I'm gonna go to see the ocean.
Yeah.
And if I have the money to go to Alaska or go to the cold, I'm gonna go to Alaska.
So we all might
Where's
be
the
running
beach
out there soon.
option? Where's the beach option? I'll take the beach.
You like the beach? You like the beach option? I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I like. I mean, I like both of them, but I think I like the mountains. There's something about the mountains where I find peace and things. You know what I mean? So, but I'm more of a mountain guy anyway. Well, I'm from Colorado, so that's I guess that kind of goes with that. I guess, man.
Or the boss. Saludos de Antonio J. Vega, all the way from Saludos de parte de West Texas, Tejano.
What's up, Antonio?
Explosion.com in the hells, man.
What's up, man? Nice to see
We got
you.
Yolanda Chavarita all the way from Pueblo, Colorado,
Oh,
checking in.
yo, man! That's somebody I went to high school with back in the day. That girl's awesome
Oh,
too.
wow.
Thank you, Yolanda. Good to see you.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
Yay.
Cool.
Romello, you got a big fan
That's
base,
kind of
brother.
cool. You know, that's one thing about music. I'm gonna tell you, music somehow has reconnected me with a lot of people from school when I was a kid, people that I haven't seen in years, and it's fun because a lot of them I hang out with now again, and it's like it's funny because they really like we've changed as adults, but we're still the same people inside. And every time I go do a show, like I'm going to be going to Amanda Perez in Houston on December 14th, and I got friends that live in Texas and Dallas, Richard Fuentes and his family. Shout out, you guys always have my back. I'll see you in Houston. They'll be there. And then our best friend Rochelle Chavez from Pueblo, Colorado, is actually flying out there too to come and just join us. All my friends always going to support me. My high school friends, and I'm lucky. They were my peeps, and I'm like, that's a long time ago. That's cool as hell. I appreciate that stuff, man. Y'all rock. So when I perform, I try to make them proud, right? They're putting the time, money, and effort to get off their ass to come and support me for one of my shows. My friend Richard, man, he just gets out in that crowd, and this boy slings T-shirts. I don't know how the hell he sells so many T-shirts because it's not even me. It's him. Like he's got it. So if y'all need a market boy out there to work who has like the cajones to get out there and sell, Richard Fuentes, look him up. Pay him a little good though.
That takes a special kind of person to do that.
Oh yeah, man, he's badass, and I really appreciate that. Like, I mean, because as an artist, I mean, you're focusing on your words, you're focusing on your look, you're focusing on your performance, you're focusing on the fans. Like, I give my fans a lot of love. I mean, there's things. It ain't no secret. Depending on what kind of show I do, I may hand out roses, or I may hand out J's. I've done it, right? I'm real. That's what I am, right? So not that much, but I give to what it is, and I'll be honest with you, they're both fun. What's fun on the Rose side is that, like, I opened up for Pepe Marquez. You guys know Pepe Marquez?
Oh, yeah.
Danny Trejo's boys, right? Dude,
Yep.
He's badass. And I was in Taos, got to open up for him. And it was that kind of venue. I bought roses. And I sang 23 songs. I gave out 23 roses per song, right? And I would give them to some of the viejitas. Wow. But then you know what got me, man? A couple of viejitas came up to me and was like, hey, Ron, I haven't had a rose in years. So I'm like, okay. So I started handing them out to the husbands as they were dancing with their wives. I started giving him the rose so he can give to her. There was some kids that came up and I gave them roses and stuff like that. It was kind of cool. Now, on the other hand, you know, depending on what kind of show, like went up for Baby Bash or some of the lowrider shows, you know, these guys, you know, there's dispensaries that are up here and sometimes they'll sponsor me. They'll sponsor me to you know, throw them shouts and they give me free stuff and I give it to the fans, right? So the last show I did was in Pueblo, Colorado, and the crowd rushed the stage and they broke the damn fence in front of the stage. Like, it completely collapsed, dude. And I thought I was going to get in trouble, but I was like, whoa. So that was kind of crazy. But the really cool show with that was Baby Bash when I was in Houston. And man, I so lit up, but like, the show was high, like just high energy. I love high energy shows, and I love bringing energy to the show. One thing I'm a performer, man, and I take pride in performing and entertaining when it comes to that. And so I put a lot into that, and it takes a lot of focus because if you don't have it right here, you ain't gonna have it right here. You ain't gonna have it right here. You got to have it here. And some of these songs they're hard to sing, and I mean I go strong on my voice and I push hard, and I do a lot of falsettos and stuff. So like my voice, there's times where I've cooked it during the show, or I'm just barely holding on to what's left of my vocals. You have to be able to breathe. And I used to be a vocal coach in Colorado too. I'd give several lessons, all right? And here's the one thing I firmly believe as a singer who's been singing his whole life. Everybody can sing. You three, everybody can sing. The God-given, it's just learning how to breathe. If you got to learn how to breathe correctly and use your voice, you may not have the best voice, but your ass can sing. I promise you that, right? But the God-given gift is soul. S-O-U-L, soul. Either you have it or you don't have it. That's the God-given gift. But everybody can't sing.
Well, my
So is
parents
there a certain song? So is there a certain song you like to sing when you're closing the show? Like when you're going to be done?
Suavemente,
Suavemente.
bésame. Yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Right?
Suave.
No, así dejas a todos con las ganas de bailar.
So no, that's always one of my favorites to end with, but I don't do like the whole song. But by then, everybody's kind of fed into it, and like the beginning of that song, you know, there's silence. It's just him singing a cappella before that beat hits, dude. And when that beat hits, everybody's ass is just like, okay, all right, let's go. So that's always one of my closers, but it just depends. Sometimes I'll do like the other day we're jamming "Give It to Me, Baby" by Rick James. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's a funk song. That's another ass shaker too. People hear that and they're like, okay.
Yes.
When I did the Pepe Marquez show, I did a series of songs. But man, I think when the dance floor was actually the most packed, like when there was no ass room whatsoever, was during Rick James' "Give It to Me, Baby." And these are all Latinos. These are all Latinos, man. It was out there working. So, you know, that's the thing about
We like to dance.
We like to dance, man. We love to dance. And you know, all these artists who are not Latinos should really appreciate the Latino dollar and what's going on around us. Look around. We feed this around, and we feed the support of it. So remember that, everybody. Don't be stupid. Like we need to, you know, for years, a lot of these people, they protected their money amongst themselves. And I think the Latinos, we're educated now. We're not dummies. We're not just farm workers no more. And we need to start thinking in the same track mind if we want to stay in the race. You heard? Anyway, hey, that's your dog's. Hold on. What's your dog's name?
He was going to be Zeus, but then he was picking on my pit bull and my Malinois, so I changed his name to El Chapo.
Oh, the boy's got pull. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not messing with him.
Watch out, ankles, watch out.
I better not say this too loud over here. We're going to edit this, but so El Chapo is actually imprisoned about 20 minutes from my house in Colorado.
Holy crap!
We used to see his wife in Cripple Creek, Colorado. Cripple Creek is like a casino town. It's a really beautiful mountain town, and it's like beautiful, a bunch of casinos, and it's just a beautiful place. But I remember we seen his wife in there one time gambling. It was kind of cool. True story.
That's pretty
cool. Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna edit that out. I don't have a house in Colorado. Anyway, I live in. I'm from the 956, you know? I'm from the 956. Mira, I wrote that shit down. Look, I already wrote that shit down. See, come on, man. Come on.
Y'all ain't... Taking notes.
Taking notes, man. Come on.
Pretty much, we got Amarillo, Texas. We got Susan Solis checking in out there out of Amarillo, Texas. Man, we got a lot of people checking in, man.
Susan, thank you. Susan, I want to give props to Susan. I know exactly who Susan Solis is. And Susan Solis supports everybody equally with a lot of love for everybody. She's like another Norma Salazar or Irene Mendoza or some of them.
You know my co-host, Norma Salazar?
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yep,
my co-host.
Is she?
My
I
podcast,
love
Titas
Norma.
y Desveladas. Hey, I was gonna say, man, I really appreciate your energy. I need you to be a host on my show. I mean, I'll interview you, be a guest on my show, Titas y
Absolutely.
Desveladas. Yeah.
Anything I can do
You
to
always
help,
talk
man.
about
Anything I can
noonish
do to help you
because you
guys.
never know.
Sunday
Yeah.
noonish, because Sunday's tough, man.
Sunday around noon. That's where because normally the
Noonish.
Broncos play at 2. As long as they ain't doing the Bronco game, you could have some time, girl. As long as the Broncos ain't playing,
Yeah, all right.
you good. No, absolutely. If you need a guest and I can help and I have the time on it, just ask. And that's the other thing. Like you know, me and Elize Nino have been talking about doing a song together for a little while, and we've been circling around it. So I think I'm going to start working more with Texas artists, so you guys know, because I have a lot of friends over there, and there's a lot of good ones down there. You guys got.
Oh yeah.
There's too many good ones down there, I think. I mean,
And
and
there's
all the
already a
artists
couple
are
of
just
them already
incredible. But you
retiring,
know what,
like
though?
Bobby
Like,
Pulido and Elidas. So
and if you guys, I want to Texas, I want to point something out to y'all, because if you look at my logo or even my on my tattoo, you'll see it says Romello, and like the O is a Zia symbol for New Mexico, the first O. The second O on Romello is a Colorado symbol, but in the middle of the Colorado sun, I actually put the Texas symbol as well on my name, because you guys have always showed me love, especially that city of San Antonio and
Awesome.
Houston,
Awesome.
amongst the valleys, some of the things. But then, you know, as far as where it came in, all of them have been good. All of them been really good to me. So Texas, I have love for you. I have a lot of family that lives all over the state: Amarillo, Dallas, San Antonio specifically. So I have nothing but love for y'all. I ain't a Cowboys fan. Don't hate on me. But I love you. I have love for you.
well, you know,
So
I'm
make
a
sure your
Cowboys
asses
fan,
go
Ronnie.
and see me on the 14th of December when I open up for Mana Perez, Texas, because I love you. So make sure I see y'all asses there, okay?
Then
H-Town.
So when are you headed out to Houston? What day you headed out to Houston? The
I'm gonna
13th?
go on the. I'm gonna
you need
fly
to
on
hit up the
13th.
Lordos again.
So, yeah. So I took the day off on that Friday. So I have a very busy day job, and but I did put that in well in advance. So hopefully I'll be off that Friday and then stay till Sunday, you know, and fly back to Burque. So you guys know that's what they call Albuquerque. That's a slang term, Burque, with the B.
Burque.
That's how you Burque, B-U-R-Q-U-E, Burque. And that's what we call it over here. So if you're a chick from like Albuquerque, you're a Burqueña.
Oh wow.
Okay, Burqueño. That's the terminology for Albuquerque. So you guys should come visit. It's a pretty cool city.
Tejana
really
over
is.
here.
Oh yeah, Laura Sanchez.
Tejana
from
over here.
Bayuco.
From El Bayuco.
That's right.
Hey, we got one of our we got one of our number one listeners, number one followers, Mr. David Villa, who used to play with the Los Angeles Raiders back in the days, man. He's a wide receiver, man.
Hello,
and he's hanging out
David.
with us. Mr. David Villa, San Antonio's in the house. He's a movie star now. I mean, he used to be a football player back in the days, back in the 80s, 90s era.
Who used to play with the Los Angeles Raiders back
That's
in the
really
days,
cool.
man. He's a right receiver, man.
He had that speed.
A la máquina. I hear what do you call it back there? There he is right there. David Villa, everybody checking in with us. He's a
Hello,
movie
Mr.
star now.
Vela.
Hi, David. Mr. Vela. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Ronnie, I know we got a lot of people in the house tonight, man. I'm going to take them back to another one, man. It goes a little bit something like this. It goes like this. Oh, you got to
snap.
get your second swing on.
All right, this is the funk song. This is going to be a new release in 2025.
She got a sassy thing, a sassy swing. I see your hips moving and she noticing me. And she likes those things, cause I buy those things. Got her people talking cause she's on it to me. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I gotta see you everywhere I go. I see you in the night, even when I'm alone. And it's a trip, close because you might get stuck with this blade of mine too sharp to see, but that don't stop on melody in the sea. She got a sexy thing, a sexy swing. I see your hips moving and she noticing me.
Good pick, Hen Dog. Good pick, bro.
Got the people talking cause she's on it to me.
Do the harmony on the horns.
You know what I mean, yo, if you know what I mean. Full curvaceous body, living to drop the dancing machine. Yo, you know what I mean, yo, if you know what I mean. Full curvaceous body, living to drop the dancing machine. So let me know if you're down with my flow. Yes, let me know if you're down with my flow. She got control, I can take it no more. She got control, and I can take it no more. She make that booty rock, watch, she make that booty stop. Shot somebody, call the cops. She make that booty rock, watch, she make that booty stop. Somebody better call the cops. She got a sexy thing, a sexy swing. I see your hips moving and she noticing me. And she likes those things, cause I buy those things. Got the people talking cause she's on it to me. She got a sexy thing, a sexy swing.
Check out these harmonies, y'all. Check out these harmonies.
And she likes those things, cause I buy those things. Got the people talking cause she's on it to me.
Check this out.
Hey, you know, that sounds like something Juan Mendoza would have on his Soldi show. Have you talked to him? Do you have a video for that?
Oh, but talk to him for me. Let's do it. I'll see the video.
Right?
Sexy swing.
What's the name of that song?
Sexy
Sexy
swing.
swing.
She got a sexy
And it'll be
thing.
released sometime next year.
Sexy thing. Sexy thing. She got a sexy swing. Sexy swing. Sexy swing. Sexy swing.
Yeah, check out
Yes.
the TV on Roku.
I like that
Okay.
jam right there, man. Sexy swing.
Thanks, man. Dude, you know what's crazy is okay, so I think the next one I'm going to release, I actually did a country song, but there's some flow in it too. And I really like this song a lot. And I put a little bit of a twang in my voice as I sang. It's called Thinking About You, if you see it up there, Hen Dog. But, you know, I was kind of thinking, though, there's two songs that I really like a lot that are originals of mine. And I was kind of disappointed because I thought both of them would do, like, really, really well, right? Because, I mean, I think they're good songs, and I believe in them probably more. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I vibe with them more. And one's called Bésame, and it's a reggaeton song. And I do half in English and half in Spanish, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't speak Spanish, but they understand words or phrases, or they can put it together. So it still makes it fun for those people. And not all those people are Latinos as well. There's people that they know some Spanish up in this country, right? And so that song is like that, and it also has horns, and it's funky, and it makes you want to ass shake. The other one I flow in it, I rap a little bit, but I also sing some good harmonies, and it's called Candy Coated Kisses. And it's done better in the last 3 months, but I really thought Candy Coated Kisses would go. I wrote that song during COVID while I was fishing on a raft with my dog. And so, and not to go off subject on this, okay, Gigi. So if you look at my Facebook today, I did a post because today marks the 2-year anniversary of my most beloved dog who passed away 2 years ago, and her name was Keisha. And if you go to my Facebook page, she was a German Shepherd, and she lasted till like 19 years old, which is way uncommon because German Shepherds have bad hip problems, right? But she was like the best dog in the world. But it's funny, when I saw your dog, I thought of Keisha right away. But anyway,
my pit bull just passed away. What I'd say about 2-3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Dude, man, it's tough, dude. Like all these photos, I have like, you know what? I think I have more photos of her than my kids, and that's sad because me and my kids are like super tight. I won't tell them shit though. That ain't none of their business.
Now I know if they're watching.
Yeah.
I hope not. Well, I hope to. I'm so proud of my kids. Everybody knows.
We won't say
my
nothing.
Kids are my dogs. Don't be telling on me, Laura Sanchez. But anyway, yeah, them were the songs that were the ones that were really the most that I was kind of like disappointed in. I thought they would like like fly up, and who knows, they still might, but we'll see what happens with it, I guess, one day.
Well,
So,
Ronnie, here goes that song. Thinking about you goes.
Okay, so let me explain this one a little bit. Hold on, Hen Dog. So let me talk about this a little bit so everybody kind of sees where it's coming from, right? So again, I like all genres of music. I've always wanted to do a country song, so we made this badass country beat. Everybody likes Morgan Wallen. Everybody knows who Morgan Wallen is. He's like amazing, right? He's huge. Yeah. So Morgan, I wanted to kind of make a beat style to what they're doing right now, like more of a country pop beat. So I write country lyrics, I sing country lyrics in a country tone, but then you're going to see the whole voice change and it's going to flow before the chorus hits. So I just want everybody to flow with it. Thinking about you, it's relationship breakup, some driving shit, you'll see it. Go ahead there, Hen Dog. And this might be my next release, depending on the feedback.
I saw your picture just the other day. Don't understand why I'm feeling this way. Cause I've been getting good, girl, and I'm thinking about you. A song comes on the radio, the same damn song that we used to sing along to. And now I'm thinking about you. Rest easy Sunday and I'm sitting here alone. Broncos score again and I realize you're gone. And now I'm thinking about you. Yeah. Got me thinking about you way too much. Got me tripping, reminiscing about you way too much. Got my mind running laps and it's all in no rush. Cause I've been thinking about you way too much. Yo, when the days roll by, baby, one at a time. But I can't get you, baby, off my mind. I would be lying to you, woman, if I said I didn't try. But I can't get you, baby, off my mind. No lie. And the sun comes up and I'm all messed up, yeah. Say I've been thinking about you. And now I'm holding this drink, watching everything fade away, yeah. See, I've been thinking about you.
Is it about your dog?
It's about Keisha. About Keisha. El Chapo got her.
Jumped in the car, thought I had to get away. The drive led me right back to our favorite places. Aspen leaves are falling and the snow is coming down. Stevie was right, the landslide has brought it down.
Harmony.
Got me thinking about you way too much. Got me tripping, reminiscing about you way too much. Got my mind running laps and it's all in the rush. Cause I've been thinking about you way too much. Yo, when the days roll by, baby, one at a time. But I can't get you, baby, off my mind. I would be lying to you, woman, if I said I didn't try. But I can't get you, baby, off my mind. No, and the sun comes up and I'm all messed up, yeah. Say I've been thinking about you. And now I'm holding this ring, watching everything fade away, yeah. See, I've been thinking about you.
That's right, man. Romello, man, thinking about you, country, man. What do y'all think, man? We got Michelle from Hacienda Records in the house. Michelle is in the house.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, Michelle.
What's up, guys? How you
We
guys?
also got Priscilla Vidal Sanchez checking in with us. San Antonio. We got David Vela. We got everybody. We got Roxana Ruiz out of Houston, Texas. Man, we got a lot of people checking in with us. Man, Ronnie, just the flow, the lyrics, man. A la máquina.
What do you guys think? It's different, right? It's not exactly
I
like
like
every
it.
day. It's a little different. Did you guys like it? It's
Yeah.
okay.
I like
Tell me, like, Ronnie, it sucked. Ronnie, don't
You
wanna hear
could
that
probably
shit
even
again.
add some Spanish in there. Extraño.
Oh, there's some. Hey, well, okay. So if before we go though,
Right.
before we end this, I want you to hear my new release, which is entirely in Spanish. And what I did when I released this song is one night we were hanging out, and I was thinking about American music that has went internationally in different languages, and which ones were some of the most popular ones. So I chose a song that I found in the top 5, and I re-recorded it in Spanish, and I put horns to it. And that's called Junto a Mí, Hen Dog.
And it
And
goes a little
so,
bit of something like
It's
this.
so
awesome.
what song is?
I love.
Have you guys heard it? Damn, you already gave it away. I ain't gonna get no more clues then.
Yes.
You just shot it down. You just shot it out of the sky. There goes Ronnie.
It goes a little bit something like this, man. It's called Junto a mí, Bernie. It goes like this.
Oh yeah, that's the vibe for me right there. Turn that up, man. Dwayne G, Marcos.
Cuando caiga el sol y oscuro todo la luna es lo único que veremos. Miedo no tendré, oh no tendré, mientras tú estés aquí junto a mí. Mi amor,
Right here.
quédate, oh yeah, junto a mí. Oh, ven, junto a mí. Junto a mí, sígueselo, que apreciamos los dos. El palazo se cae, o el monte se hace uno con el mar. Triste no estaré, las lágrimas no caerán mientras tú esté aquí junto a mí. Mi amor, quédate, oh yeah, junto a mí. Oh, ven, junto a mí. Junto a mí. Corazón, quédate junto a mí. Por favor, no te vayas de mi lado. Mi amor, quédate. Oh, yeah, junto a mí. Oh, baby, junto a mí. En los problemas estarás aquí. Oh, baby, junto a mí. Oh, quédate junto a mí, junto a mí.
Wow.
That's
Love
the jam,
it. I love it.
Thank you guys. You guys say that
Is
to all.
your translation, or did somebody help you out, or was it already done?
Me and somebody else did it. Yep, me and somebody else did it, and it's funny because I recorded it twice. Well, I recorded it once, and there was a word that I had said there instead of "esté aquí," I put "está aquí" because that's how I referred for it. And then somebody heard it, and they were from Mexico, and they're like, "Dude, that's not right." I'm like, "No, it is." They're like, "No, it's not." So I looked it up, and I was like, "Shit, they're right." so I called my boy. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm going back in the studio because this thing's about to get dropped like soon. Like, I can't have that out there, you know." So I.
It's hard
so
because we're not naturally we're not taught to speak Spanish. We're not in the Spanish is not as dominant as it is as English is. We speak Spanglish, and that's not correct
Right.
Spanish. I mean, well, it's correct. It's a local dialect. It's fine. It's for us. Nosotros nos entendemos,
Right.
but
Yep.
like a monolingual will not understand us.
Yeah. It's kind of crappy how we've kind of lost the culture in that way, right? Because it's such a beautiful language too. I mean, it really is.
Kept it in our music. See, we kept it in
Yeah.
our music.
You know, and let me tell you, I think that's where it helped me. Like both sides of my family all spoke Spanish like a lot, and but like the music is really where it kind of came from. Like you learned it, and you learned the melody of it. I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, look how many Latin songs. For instance, look at Richie Valens. Look at La Bamba. I mean, that was the first example of many in the 50s. Come on. And it just grew from there. So now we have all these other people that behind them. So, and you know what's crazy? Because what I want to do, I just got I love Bob Marley, so I got a tattoo of Bob Marley, but I don't like Bob Marley for the weed reasons. I like Bob Marley because he was broke, lived in a straw hut. This man changed the world with his guitar. His music is incredible. I love reggae and I love Bob Marley, right? But I'm going to put a shrine on my body of all these different artists, like portraits, okay? Like portraits. And Selena's at some point, Selena's going to be somewhere too. And so I love what she did and what she stood for. It ain't just the music. It's about what they stand for too. And when I was in Fanfare, Hen Dog, when I met you for the first time,
Exactly.
when I came back to New Mexico, I was in Colorado. I remember telling my peers and people I work with and friends, when I got up there and I saw all these little girls up there performing, and I seen all these Selena shirts, the influence that woman had on these little girls to let them dream is still going on strong. And I loved it. And that was one of my favorite parts of Fanfare. It wasn't me performing. It wasn't the dancing, the vibe. It was little shit like that was kind of cool, man. She still has an influence on there. So them kind of the people are the people that, they change the world, not just through their music, but it's kind of like what they did off the court, for say, right? What else did they do off the court to make a difference? So anywho.
Look at this. We got let me see, got some comments in here. Got David Vela says Rocket. He liked that jam right there. He said Rocket. And
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
We got La Güerita de Texas saying hello. Great song, Romelo. Saludos, Hen Dog, and ladies saying hello to everybody.
Hello.
We also
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Tonya Marquez Trujillo saying dancing over here. Dancing. Roxanne saying, Ronnie, you kill it. That's right, Roxanne. She's out of Houston, Texas.
Thanks, Roxanne. Hey, I'll be in Houston opening up for Amanda Perez on December 14th.
December the 14th,
come
man.
See me, come say hi.
See
me, come say hi. And I'm approachable. I'm all about the fans first, man. Like, it's all about you guys. Without you guys, there's there's no us at all. You know what I'm saying?
We also got George Vincent from Freestyle Cartel in the house. George Vincent's in the house.
That's my dude. Yeah, man. George, I got an interview with George coming up, guys. Here pretty soon in February. I can't remember what date it was, but I want to say it's the beginning of February if I'm not mistaken. But check him out. And this guy's another big supporter. Let me tell you about George too. George is based out of California, but I see him interviewing Tejano artists, all sorts of freestyle artists from everywhere. George gives everybody a shot in California, and that's my plug for you, homeboy, because I see what you're doing out there, and you got some good artists on there, kid. I like what you're doing, dog.
Awesome. See you good job, George.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. It's all about these people. And Hen Dog, we've spoke about this before, and you know my take on getting everybody together. We've had these conversations, and there's a lot of people out there. Like Hen Dog's been good to me. DJ Tiger Maze has been good to me. X-Ray Hernandez has been good to me. All the Leal families, Mosh Chingon, Juan and Lila, all these people have been good to me, and I see how good they are to like a lot of artists. You know what I mean? And like here's the nature of the Beast guys, especially in the Tejano world, is we are that industry. You guys are all that industry. Right. Mm-hmm. And there's some incredible artists. That's for damn sure, man. Oh yeah. Texas, you guys are stacked down there. Like I'm proud of our artists up there. We got to support, man. And what's cool is like on behalf of a Colorado and New Mexican artist, you guys show us a lot of love. And there's some good artists down there too, like Luisa Gaitan and Daniel Gallegos and Johnny Meadows. And like, there's a bunch of them down here that are really good. And you guys actually give us an opportunity to expand our music and be heard. And and that's all we really want. Man, I ain't looking for money. God has already provided for me. I got a good job. My kids are good. I got a roof over my head. I got Michelob Ultra, water in my cup over here. So like life is bueno. You know what I mean? So, but it's nice to see all them people do good for us, but bringing the industry together somehow is where all of us can really maximize how far all of us go,
Yeah, anyway, that's helping each other out. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We need to help each other out. We see a lot, unfortunately, crabs in a bucket kind of situation at times. Yep. And there's no need for that. Yeah, and there's no need for that. There's no room for that. There's no room for it. There really isn't. Yeah, no, that needs to stop. That needs to just stop.
Yep, I agree with you, man. I agree with you, absolutely. So hopefully people will get the memo. It's a new year coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a new year coming up.
New
and
year, new
everybody's
year.
got to grow in the right direction, so hopefully that's one of the things that we grow into.
So,
So
Ronnie, are you performing for New Year's anywhere, or are
I
you
had a New Year's,
taking
well, I
weeks
was
off?
offered 2 New Year gigs with the band, but to be honest with you, I think everybody kind of already had plans. And I mean, it's New Year's, and some of my guys for the horns, even though they live here, they travel all over the United States for vacations like all the time. Three of them work at the University of New Mexico here, which is the main university here in town. Huge university. Three of my band members actually teach at that university, and one of them is my horn guy. Um, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, man. But I'm looking forward to the new year, and I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but definitely being around family and good friends like I always do. The people that help lift me up, right? Not bring me down, right? You
That's
heard?
what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Hmm.
You got them people in your life. You got them that toxic energy and shit. Cut that shit out. You don't need that shit. That's good. That shit's gonna hold you back. So move
Yeah.
forward, man. Move forward. Life's tough enough, right? Like
Yes,
me, I gotta go to work
definitely.
at like I gotta go to work tomorrow, hen dog. That's
I
not
know.
fair. Shit. I wasn't born in some like multi-billion-dollar family. Shit, I gotta go to work
So,
tomorrow.
so Ronnie, for all the people that are out there, man, how do you manage all of this, man? Being able to, practice, perform, travel, work. How are you able to manage all that with the job you have, man?
God, that's it, man. God will, and a little bit of ganas, and just thrive. I think what it is that I have a problem with being content with myself. That's really what I struggle from. I have a problem with being content about who I am, and so I'm always chasing something, but I don't even know what the hell I'm chasing. I really don't. So I think that's where it kind of all just comes from. And when I'm involved in something, I don't like letting other people down. I wish that I didn't have that. I wish I really just didn't give a shit because it's so much easier to live when you live like that. Sorry, children. Sorry, El Chapo. It's a bad word, huh? Cover his ears. Oh, thank you, Uncle Ronnie. No, you don't want to hear that. So no, that's what it is, man. It's just I feel like I don't know. I just have something that I have to accomplish within me, and I mean, if people like it along the way, that helps. It always feels good to feel loved, right? But it also feels good to give love back to others when you can. So anyway, but I appreciate you guys, man. It was a good interview. Unfortunately, I have to be up early
Yes, thank you
for
for
like
being
this
here.
7 a.m.
Yes,
surgery.
thank you.
So no, thank you guys for having me. And if you guys need another guest host or you guys need me to do something stupid, just just say. And
give you a ring, give you a
Time went by
buzz.
so
yeah, just call
quickly.
me,
This
send me a
interview was
message.
so
I know.
fast.
Yeah, send me a smoke
It was
signal.
good to meet you, get to know you.
Thank you.
I am very happy to know somebody that's so positive like you are, and that kind of positive vibe. That's what needs to spread out. That's what you need to spread, and that's what you're doing. And thank you for that. You know.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys too, man. Please check out my music, Romello Music. There's so many songs that are released, and there's even more that haven't been released. So just be patient on what I'm doing, and we'll get it out there to you guys. But if there's anybody that any duets, any artists, feel free to reach out to me. Ronnie Lucero II on my social media, pretty much on everything. And thank you guys, Hen Dog, Laura,
Anytime.
Gigi, El
See you later
Chapo.
on Giras y
Yes,
Desveladas.
we
All
will.
right,
Thank
hasta luego, guys. You
you.
guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, God
Hey, don't
bless.
forget to go
Happy
check
New
out
Year.
Ronnie on the
Likewise,
14th of
guys.
December, man, and Winter's
Houston.
Bar, man, with Amanda
In
Perez.
Houston.
Yep, yep. All right, mi
Thank
gente.
you,
Nos
Ronnie. God
vemos.
bless.
Hasta luego.
Good night.
That's right. Talented artist right there, man. Ronnie Lucero Romelo from Rio Rancho, man. Pueblo, New Mexico, man. That's right, man. I mean, the vocals, man. Ladies, the vocals behind this guy, man. The talent behind the voice, man. And just the beats behind it all, man. And then the musicians that he has. Look at the musician that he brought in. His horn player, Mr. Marcos, man. How cool is that?
That really touched my heart about him going out there because of the child not having the father anymore. So he's stepping in. Wow, that's not an easy thing to do for anybody. So for him to do that, that just means that guy has a big heart. And that's like I said again, spreading positivity, spreading joy, spreading happiness, helping where you can, when you can. That's what it's all about. Mhm.
It's all about helping
Yes.
each other, man. Thank you. Look right here. Just put in the group chat right here in the chat right here. Just said thank you again to everyone who tuned in. Gracias mucho. Thank you from Ronnie Lucero II on all social media platforms. Be sure to support, follow, like, share, follow the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, New Mexico Radio Talk Show interviews. That's where we're at. We're up to like 560 something followers on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show
Awesome.
interviews. We just hit 990 something views on last night's show with Nash Lee, freestyle artist from New York, but originally lives in Florida. So we had her on the show last night, freestyle artist. We hit almost 1,000 views on the show last night. So we got more freestyle artists coming in. We got Roman Style coming in next week. We also have
Oh, wow.
Betsy Musica coming in next week. We got some more freestyle artists coming in next week. We're trying to do a little bit of everything, man, for all the fans. And I mean, we got a Tejano show, we got a Conjunto show, we got a Cumbia show. So we got a podcast that, that generates, different genres of music.
Una capirotada de música.
Ooh,
Man, I needed a Gigi last night for the Spanish show last night, man. Let's see. He says, click on the link and then the album. Take care and happy holidays.
All right, so
Listen, Ronnie.
put up
They
the
just
link
put
right
the,
there.
they just put the link in the chats right there. So hopefully everybody had a good time with us on the show. Hopefully we didn't miss you guys. We had our moderator Rita Castile out there from
Thank you,
California
Rita.
visiting with us, hanging out with us tonight. We
Thank
also
you,
had
Laura.
George
and
Vincent's in the house. We had Gigi in the house with us. We had Lara Sanchez. We had Cheeto Mac. We had let me see. Let me go down the list over here. We had Antonio Marquez Trujillo checking out with us. And then we had David Vela checking in with us. We had Roxanne Ruiz. We had La Güerita de Tejas. Also had Susan Solis checking in. We had a lot of people checking in from all over. We had our managers checking in. We had Karina Maestas. We also had Yolanda Chavarria. We had Antonio J. Vega checking in. We also had a lot of people. We want to wish everybody a happy Taco Tuesday. If you haven't had any tacos, go eat some tacos, all right?
All right, woo. And dog, I want to thank you for inviting me. You're always, you're always schooling me every time I come on here with new artists and stuff. And I really do appreciate that because I feel, I'm in a little bubble over here, so you're letting me expand and learn more about more people that are out there. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Hey, no, we the thing is we appreciate you as well, and like Ronnie said, and like everybody said, it's about helping others and just helping everybody grow and keeping this industry going, man. And that's what it's all about is just helping each other and making sure the shows go great. I mean, you got a good show yourself on Sundays. I know you start about noonish, when I catch you.
Noonish. It's always noonish because you never know. Technical difficulties.
So yeah, hopefully everybody had a good time. I want to say thank you to everybody checking in, our sponsors, Head Dog Promotions, like Weta Promotions, TGF Talent Studios, our managers. Any last words to the fans out there, ladies, before we head out?
just thank you for tuning in. We about your love and support. Thank you for everything. And we hope to see you guys on our next shows or interviews.
Gigi?
Same, thank you to everybody. Saludos a todos los que entraron a mirar este podcast. Saludos aquí de 956, aquí del Valle, aquí con Laura Sánchez y Hen Dog. And thank you for joining in and having and helping us have a great show. Yes, it's part of
Yes, thank
your
y'all so
interaction.
much.
It's good.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Hasta la vista, hasta el mañana. I think we're gonna have Amanda Cisneros. They got a drive that they're going out to. They got an event that they're going out to. So we're gonna have Amanda Cisneros and Mel mañana. And so we're gonna have Amanda Cisneros and Mel, her partner in crime, are gonna be on our show tomorrow. So we're gonna have Amanda Cisneros and her partner Mel on our show tomorrow, talk about their events and all their stuff that they got going on our show. And then I think on Thursday we got Jessica. So we got Jessica on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at the calendar. But I do want to say thank you to everybody checking in. God bless you, ladies. And we'll see you guys next week. I know I'll see Gigi next week, and I'll see Lara Sanchez maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. But I'll see her someday.
Dios quiere, yes.
Hasta la vista. Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Good night,
so much.
everybody.
lo único que veremos. Miedo no tendré, oh no, lo tendré mientras tú estés aquí junto a mí. Mi amor, quédate, oh yeah, junto a mí. Oh, ven, junto a mí, junto a mí. Sígueselo, que apreciamos los dos. El pedazo se cae, o el monte se hace uno con el mar. Triste no estaré, las lágrimas no caerán mientras tú estés aquí junto a mí.